The final report of the Madlanga Commission will be made available to the public. It will be released to the public. However, the interim report, the one that the President is going to receive on Wednesday, the 17th of December, will not be made available to the public. And the reasoning is quite simple to understand. Some of the witnesses that have come before the Commission are going to be called back again to continue with their evidence. Some had evidence located in certain specific areas, but not as broad as it was meant to be. So those witnesses are still going to be given a chance to return to the Commission and give that evidence. So it's not going to be helpful to then start chewing and debating on something that's half-baked. The President will certainly look at it. He hasn't had the luxury of time to follow every day of the Commission's hearing. The interim report will assist him in getting him up to speed with where the Commission is now and some of the issues that have been ventilated and covered in the Commission. However, it will not be helpful for the witnesses, the Commission itself, and all of us to start getting ourselves into knots over something that has not been completed. So there's been extensive engagements in that regard to ensure that all those who are to appear and those who've appeared before the Commission are provided with the adequate security. The Minister in this regard has also undertaken to engage the leadership of the media to look at ways in which witnesses can be protected and not be unreasonably and unfairly exposed to those who may seek to harm them. So that process is ongoing, and it's an ongoing process together with the Commission ever since the killing of the one witness. Okay, so I think the Minister and the DG at DECO have communicated quite extensively on this. So what are we doing in South Africa with respect to the so-called exclusion from the G20? One, we have strongly asserted that we don't need to be invited to G20 meetings. We are a full member of the G20. We are a founding member of the G20. Secondly, what the US is seeking to do is an affront to multilateralism, and it must be challenged and it must be rejected by all members of the G20. We've made that point quite clearly. We have been engaging all other members of the G20 on this matter. We have encouraged members to express quite strongly their own views as they've expressed to us their support as well as their rejection of the US's position and decision in this regard, which was taken unilaterally in a body that takes decision through consensus. What we are not going to do, which is not going to be helpful, we're not going to ask countries to boycott G20 meetings and G20 processes. We were against the US boycott. We will not promote any form of boycott. However, we will continue to advocate for the ongoing championing of the issues that were strongly surfaced during the Johannesburg summit, so that those issues remain firmly on the G20 agenda, whether the US approves of those issues or not. Those are issues that are important not only to us as a country and as a continent, but to the rest of the world.